Welcome to the Late Night Feed with Ange and Rob in Out and About here on Giant TV. In studio guest Aarys.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me here.
Great to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Well, you have had some serious success. Let's talk about the new record here, Secrets, and the lead single, Echo, SoCan Song of the Week. Here.
Week, yes, thank you.
Wow, how does that feel?
Unbelievable. I never thought SoCan would know who I was. So, or at least right now. So it's been incredible to be featured by such a huge organization in Canada.
How did it all come to be for you?
The SoCan?
Yeah.
I've just been working with a great team of people who have been working on my behalf on radio programming, and they have their own contacts in the industry, and we've been just sending my stuff around, and thankfully I've just had a lot of amazing people reach back out and say they're into it, and SoCan was one of them. So.
And working pretty closely with the CBC too, right? I mean,
Yes.
There's no bigger outfit here in Canada for new music than CBC. That had to be a great feeling.
That was a great feeling. That was the first time I've ever heard myself officially on the radio too. So that was incredible.
You call all your friends and call your mom?
I did. Oh yeah. I texted everybody. I was like, I'm going to be on the radio.
Your mom texted me too.
Mom's got to be proud of you for sure, right?
I think so.
Yeah. You've been doing this since you were 13 years old. You're no stranger to this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How's the journey been?
It's been great. I've been gigging, like you said, since I was 13, and I've gone through several experimentation phases with the different genres and bands, and finally landing on who I am. And so it's felt really good. And this album specifically has felt like a transformation for me. So it's
how
been
does
awesome.
one find themselves though? I mean, as a songwriter, if you're switching gears a little bit, how do you land it and say this is where I need to be, this is where I want to go?
I think for me it was a lot of working with other people. Actually, Angela and I have worked together before, and so over the years I learned from everyone I've worked with, and I've gotten something different from each person, and over time I found out who I was because of that. I think just collaboration and learning things. I've found who I wanted to be.
And you dance.
I do, yeah.
You actually dance.
I move around.
I was so thrilled. I was like, she has no instrument in front of her. She's all by herself.
That's the first time I've ever just been a front person, which is because I played my first ever show where I had no guitar in my hands.
Exciting.
On my release date, April 5th, and it was so much fun.
Seeing you move and be free, because I've known you for so long, I cried. I was just so emotional because I know how much you put into your music career, and I've watched you work. I've wrote songs with you. I see how dedicated you are in all aspects of music. So to see you come into your own, and your music is terrific.
Thank you.
It's really wonderful. It suits you.
Thanks so much.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Who do you pull from for inspiration for your own music?
All kinds of people, honestly, but I love all kinds of alternative indie pop artists and stuff like that. So, for example, Banks is probably one of my favorite songwriters and performers out there right now. So is Bishop Briggs. But like in the past, I grew up obsessed with Amy Lee from Evanescence, and like that has stuck with me. I still get comparisons to this day. Also like Freddie Mercury, and like amazing like performers and like big giant voices and personalities. Like they've always stuck with me. I've always become like super obsessed with those kinds of performers, and I think I draw on those kinds of things as well for what I do. So
is that how you got involved with the Canada Covers Tom Petty project?
I actually I know Jada Kelly, who was the one who curated that list. So we work with the same producer, Tim Abraham, and she actually just moved to LA. But she had done a cover of Wildflowers by Tom Petty, and it's a beautiful cover too. And she realized that she was doing this, and it was close to the anniversary of his death. She thought, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a whole Canadian list of cover songs of just Tom Petty songs? So she asked everyone she knew, and I was totally down to do it. So I recorded my own version of "It's Good to Be King."
What an honor that would have been.
It was such a great.
I mean, such a songwriter, and to let's talk about your interest and your advocacy for the mental health situation in the world today. I call it a situation because it seems to be top of mind for a lot of people.
Absolutely. Over the course of the last couple years, I've become a bit of an advocate for it. I've I've struggled all my life with anxiety, a little bit of depression. And right when I was about to start writing this album, actually, I had the worst year of my life. Anxiety was awful. I had a very dark time. So I called the album Secrets because I've spent a lot of my life hiding that part of myself. And because of the stigma out there where like people don't want to hear it, they don't want to talk about it because it makes people uncomfortable. So that made me very upset. I didn't like that in the world. So I realized that through therapy and talking to people that's what helped me. So I want the world to know that they can talk about it. And I want to help break the stigma. So I've started doing talks about that. And I did a TEDx talk last year where I talk about anxiety and I talk about music and how they kind of go hand in hand and how music's a tool to cope and encourage empathy. So
it's the ultimate tool for soothing sometimes.
Absolutely,
music.
Yeah.
Well, big show tonight. Warehouse is going to be, this is your homecoming show.
It is, yes.
So you had the CD release party, and now this is for the hometown crowd.
It is, yeah. Actually, because I moved to Toronto in January, so it's really nice to be able to bring the show and bring everything that I've been working on for years back home.
It's so exciting. You've been in Port Colborne your whole life.
Yeah, I have.
When I saw you make that transition to Toronto, I was like, yes. Well, because your music will be well received down there. The producers, everyone that you need for your genre is really in Toronto.
Yeah,
so it was a smart move.
Yeah, I thought so. And my apartment's like a 10-minute walk away from my studio. So
that's beautiful.
It is beautiful, yeah.
Is there a special kind of nerve to playing to a hometown crowd?
Yeah, I mean, like, I really am just, there's like extra hope that people are going to love it. Like, I just think that the hometown crowd, because they've seen me grow, I just hope that I impress them.
Oh, so, I'm sure you will. You already are.
Thank you.
Jessica Wilson is on the show, and Nico TK as well. Tell us a bit about the openers.
They are some of my closest musical friends in the area, so I obviously wanted them on the bill. Jessica is amazing. She's working on an EP right now, very 80s synth pop, which I'm excited about. She just released her first single, Underdog. So she's working on her next one right now, and I know that she is performing it tonight for the first time.
Wow.
So that's exciting. And Nico released his first single as Nico TK back in November, I believe. And Don't Weep has been like super well received in the area. So I'm really excited to hear him play live for the first time.
We're excited to be part of the show.
Yeah.
Well, we both know the openers too. I know Jessica well, and so do you. And I've known Nico, so I can't wait to see him solo tonight.
Yeah, because he's been in a band before.
But seeing you for me personally tonight, I already told you I might cry, but that's only because I feel like we're family. You know,
we spent a lot of time for so long. Yeah,
we spend a lot of time together, and our mental health connection has also been a long-standing one as well.
Yeah.
Your parents have helped me quite a bit in our band when we were struggling through all that.
Yes.
It wasn't always easy because we did go on tour. We did really work the circuit, and it was tough on us.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And of course, you were young, and I was much older. There was this really cool relationship we had.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was a struggle.
Yes.
Because it was so new, and going to Nashville was tough.
Yeah.
It was a difficult time.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself, and I always said that she was going to win the Nobel Peace Prize one day.
Oh, really?
I did. And I'm actually sticking to it.
Are we putting it out there in the world now?
Hey, you don't put it out there,
manifested, and I'm saying it now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we're excited for the show tonight. We're going to bring you a little treat into your green room, if you don't mind. Just a little celebratory for your big event tonight.
Sure, of course.
And looking forward to the show as well. Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you so much,
guys. Thank
you.
Here
it's Aarys right here on the Late Night Feed with Ange and Rob, in, out, and about on Giant TV.
We're here at the Warehouse in St. Catharines, Ontario, and we're excited because Aarys is playing here tonight, along with Jessica Wilson and Nico TK. Come on in. Aarys, she's right here.
Hey.
Welcome.
Nice to see you. Thank you so much for having us on your guest list.
You are welcome. You're welcome.
You look
Thanks
amazing.
for coming. Thank you. I like my purple
jacket. I want this jacket. So this is exciting. The show hasn't begun yet. You're just doing sound check.
Yeah, we're just finishing up.
So she's going to spend some time with us.
Yeah.
Can you take us into your green
room? Of course.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the late night feed, in, out, and about. Giant TV with Ange and Rob, and Aarys is here. You look fantastic. You look wonderful. Wow.
Thank you very much.
So we're this is the green room, and
Yes.
they've actually called it the green room. I think it is actually green.
It's a little bit green.
Yeah, I think it is actually green. Have you seen the pictures on the wall of the people who have played here?
Yes.
Yeah. You played here before?
I have played here a couple times, but just opening, so I've never headlined before.
Yeah.
So this is the first time.
Does it feel different for you? And
Yeah, because I feel like I'm, a good chunk of the people are coming for me, which is like a very new experience, and I'm excited to show them everything I've got.
How important is it for you, like through the day? Because we spoke earlier, and you were in the morning headspace, and now you've had the day, you've had time to kind of digest what's going to happen, and maybe the nerves have kicked in or something. So how do you prepare for that?
My nerves are at bay right now. I'm just like so excited to actually perform, because I've never shown this performance before in this area, so I'm just excited. And so I don't know, we did a sound check, and I guess my nerves were kicking in during sound checks. We had some technical difficulties, as we do, but I mean, it all worked out.
That are good,
yeah,
though.
It all worked out.
Right?
So
it happens then, and not later when you're in the middle of the second set or whatever you're doing. Is there a process you go through mentally throughout, like from now until hitting stage time?
I've honestly been really busy all day, so I think it's kept my mind off of everything. Like I've been running around I've talked to you guys this morning. I went and my friend did my makeup, and I've been trying to organize everything, and I got the pizzas for everybody. So I've just been like...
What's on the pizza?
Just cheese pepperoni.
Cheese pepperoni. I have two girls at home, right? And that's fantastic. Yeah, they would pick every single one of those pepperonis off, I swear to you. Well, we brought you some treats here, too. Look
thanks.
at this. Just a little cookie there for you.
Thank you so much.
I have stamped it.
Amazing.
Yeah, there you go. Some wonderful treats.
Thanks.
And we thought we would do a toast with you as well, since
cool.
this is a wonderful... a new beginning for you,
as it
is.
You.
So we brought you, and we couldn't find any fancy glasses.
That's okay.
So we're just going to get a chug of
Okay.
bottle. So stick around for that.
Amazing. Nice.
Well,
amazing.
Here's to it. New beginnings.
Cheers.
New beginnings. Cheers. Thank you. Sarah's going to take me on stage now, our little tour. I wanted to get her perspective. Here we go. Oh, this is so cool. This must be very exciting for you.
It's totally exciting.
Turn around, look. So this is where you're going to sing. Very exciting. This is an amazing perspective. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at all this amazing setup. Wow. So your music needs all this instrumentation?
Well, for one guy to do it all,
For one guy to do this all. You know how exciting that is?
I know.
I'm really stoked to hear your performance. And you go on at 9:45?
Yeah.
And your openers again tonight?
Our Jessica Wilson and Nico TK.
I can't wait. Yay! Thanks, Sarah.
Okay, no problem. Thanks.
We're getting ready for Aarys, live at the warehouse in St. Catharines. We're ready. Are you ready? Here we go.
I never get up once. I aching. Oh, and then we can go so deep.